Yeah, so we are live. Welcome, everyone. Today's session is about success story of Mr. Aman. Aman has been a BDE, Business Development Executive, into sales, and now he transitioned to a data analyst role. And he perceived certified data science course from DataMites. He is going to join a company, Brandy and Moot, which is a service-based company. And today we are here to understand his success story, understand his motivation, his learning methodology, and how did he crack the job as a data analyst from a career perspective. Aman, we'll start with congratulating you. Congratulations, Aman.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Am I audible, Aman?
Yeah,
Is it clear?
yes.
Wonderful. All right, Aman. So introduce yourself, your profile, your academics before you decided to get into this career path. Yeah, please go ahead, Aman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, this side Aman. Basically, I am from Muzaffarpur, Bihar, but currently I am staying in Bangalore. I have done my graduation from Bachelor of Art in Mass Communication, and after that, I have joined Business Development Associate in Byju's for 1 year. In between a period of time in Byju's, I have decided to transition in my life into data science. So one of my friend is staying in Bangalore. So he told me where you want to join, and he searches the institute. Currently, he is staying in Kudlu Gate, near Kudlu Gate. So that's he suggests me to join in DataMites for certified data science. So I have joined it here, and then
Okay, wonderful. Just to about your academics. So you're do you have programming in your bachelor's? You have done a bachelor's in journalism and mass communication, right?
yes, yes.
So I guess not. So what was your knowledge in Python, statistics, or machine learning before you started the course?
Actually, before it was difficult for me. I have nothing idea about Python, statistics, and machine learning because I am not from any engineering college, yeah, BTech, BCA, BSc. So I have definitely, truly, I want to say that I have no idea, truly not idea about Python. What is Python and
Okay, so essentially you have not even basics. You have no idea about
yes.
any of these fields, Python, statistics, or machine learning, and that begs me a question. This begs me to ask a question.
Mm.
How confident are you when you started doing this? Because you have no idea and you're trying to get into something completely new. What was your thought process?
Actually, I think if I can do a hard work, then I can learn anything. So when I have joined a data mines, Duara she teach me a Python. So she teach me in a easy way. So it's a very helpful for me. So I have also used a YouTube like a code with Harry to explain the Pythons and practice on hacker rank. So smoothly, I have done. It's not difficult for me because because I have joined data migration on 26th December of 2022.
Yeah, it took some time for you. So my question is not that. My question is more about how did you find courage to step into something? Because I see a lot of people, I mean, most people who are successful are not from technical background, but there
Hmm.
is the fear in the market. A lot of people who are not from technical background tend to feel that it is tough, right? So how did you get a courage? Did you have anyone who succeeded from your college, or how did you get the courage to step into something which is completely not yours?
Actually, I in mass communication, I have always reading a blogs. So always say no data science and AI is boom in future. So it's encourage me and that's happen. My friend also motivate me.
Okay.
He also yeah, she also so not
You literally got your courage from writing blogs to decide.
right.
Okay, so you know the potential, so you took a interest on it. Okay, good. So then, Aman, so once you joined with absolutely no knowledge in Python or any of the other related field, How was
Mm.
your learning? How much time you spent? What was difficult? How was your initial learning period?
Yeah, initial was very difficult for me because to coding parts for very difficult for me as compared to. So I have after completing the course, I have made some project in internship like a capstone project. He motivate that project motivate me lots. So I have to teach lots of issue I have faced to so use Chat GPT to learn the codes. So how can make easy the codes? So it's
It's yeah. So the coding part was a bit difficult because you have absolutely
yeah,
no idea.
totally
How
difficult.
many how long it took? Like how many weeks you took to become comfortable with Python?
Yeah, before 6 months ago, I have a confidence on Python. So,
It took 6 months.
yeah,
Average is about 3 months, but some people take a little more than that.
yeah.
6 months. Okay,
Because
good.
I was first time when I was joined it back data science certificates, I know about what is Python. Before I have
That you
no
have
idea
no
about
idea.
no actually.
How was the statistics part?
Yeah, also good. One thing, my academic 12th was I have done in science parts, so my maths.
Okay,
So it's not difficult for me in statistics. Uh,
statistics you have a bit of idea because you
yeah,
completed
bit of idea.
science.
So
Science.
yeah.
Good. So once you finish the phase two, which is the learning and the small projects, then you stepped into the projects phase, projects and internship phase. How
Hmm.
was it? How was your projects phase, and did you work with the team? If yes, how was the team working?
Yeah, me and my friend, I have working on two friends on that project. So I have decided of five projects and then done use mostly use is Chat GPT to motivate me to how can
To learn and stuff. Yeah.
to learn the
I mean,
things.
the two friends
First,
are from DataMites, isn't it? I mean, usually
yeah,
the
yeah,
data. So you
data
basically you
mining.
become friends in the DataMites batches, I guess.
Yes, he suggested me to join the data science and
Oh,
the
okay. Then you
yeah.
also become a teammate in your projects phase within DataMites
Yes,
course.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
wonderful.
He's also from my college. He also done mass communication.
Okay, he played a significant part in your career then. That's
Yes.
very nice to know.
Hmm.
What is the live project you have done, Aman, with DataMites?
Yeah, live project I have done a rice leaf project.
That's not a live project. You
No, no,
should have
no.
done a client project.
Your client.
Iceweek is more a learning project. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's good. Um, okay, so how was your interview process? How many attempts you took in the
Hmm.
mock interview before clearing the mock interview with DataMites? Can
Yeah,
you give some
actually, I
tips?
have take three round three
I think that's more or
because
less
I have no in Python. I have also stuck in Python in
okay.
month. Yeah.
Okay, but third interview you cleared, right? So you got a
Hmm.
good score in mock interview,
Hmm.
probably near to 6.0. And then how many real interviews you took before you cracked this job? How many interviews, client interviews you attended?
I think 7, 8.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
also above average. I appreciate your perseverance and consistency. I've seen people who have cracked in the first, but the people who have take more time, I appreciate more because it really takes a courage and it really takes a confidence to stay motivated when you get rejected, isn't
Yeah.
it? So I would like to know from you, how did you take the rejections of the first? All the seven came from DataMites placement team?
Yeah. All from data mines because I have searches on LinkedIn because I have no any technical background, so my resume is always rejected.
Okay, so all the seven interviews came from DataMites, and you did not clear the first six. I would love to know your the way you handled the failure, or maybe how did you pursue it? How did you improve yourself? That will be very helpful, Aman, if you can explain.
Yeah. Interview is very helpful for me because I have done interview in AI also. So I have no idea about how to generate chat GPT so after come interview and then I search on that and I have requested to DataMites to arrange the extra classes. So I have joined it. Yeah,
Okay, so your placement team helped you to.
lots of because placement team I have nothing.
Okay, very
Because if I have any query, I mail him and they respond quickly. They're standing with me always. Yeah.
I appreciate the placement team of DataMites. That's a good
Uh,
job. Also, the placement team arrange you the revision sessions wherever you
Yes,
need
yes.
improvements. Okay. Okay. How long this happened? Like the 6 interviews, what was your time span of failing, learning, failing, learning? How many months was it?
Actually, this year, April 1 years.
Okay. 1 year you've been attending and learning.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I
Previous year, I have completed the mock year in April, and after that, my process is started for,
So
and there.
you've been with the placement team for 1 year and they've been helping you for the whole year with the
Yes, yes,
interviews and revisions. I
yes, yes.
appreciate you didn't give up. I see a lot of people start saying that, you know what, this is not for us. Beginners don't get the job. And they just make a
Actually,
lot
actually,
of assumptions.
actually, my friend who suggested me to do, he also give up from. He
Sorry, but
he changed the path. He
I
also
think now
joined an IT company, but in different phase,
I
not
think
in.
he should now by looking at you, he should. I have a lot of cases which I have to explicitly motivate them. You
Hmm.
know, it see, you might fail for a few months, maybe sometimes 6 months, even longer in your case, but that shouldn't hinder you because your life is, your career will be like, 30, 40, 50 years, right?
Yes.
The first direction you take is really important direction. Just because you failed in few interviews, right, you shouldn't give up. Data mites has no problem. They keep on giving you more interviews till you actually succeed. You internally shouldn't give up. You might be a very good example for the people who try to give up in first few failures, because it doesn't matter how many, because once you succeed, see, you are a success story now. So once you succeed, even after 6 failures, you will be proud to say that I failed 6 times.
Yeah.
Because yeah, so it doesn't matter. See, when you fail 6 times, it feels like you are a loser. But once you succeed in whatever time it is, in your case, seventh time, you will be proud to say that I failed 6 times. And that doesn't really matter. It becomes a positive side of your career, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's not just, I would say a lot of people will get inspired by you, because I see a lot of people, I have to explicitly motivate them. They'll reach out saying that, sir, I failed in 3 interviews, I failed in 2 interviews, I don't know what to do. Then I have to tell the same thing, you know what, keep going. Now I'm going to take your name as well, which is very good. Okay. So Aman, from 6 interviews, what are your learnings? Any specific learnings you can share where you have improved?
Yeah, in some part of communication skills and how to explain the project, it's a big matter for anyone. So always ask me to what have you done in project? So explain me in briefly. So I have go and chat GP to ask the how can explain a project in my interview.
Yeah.
So
Also, if when you do the project properly
mhm,
with your team, it should be easy. Of course, the way you put in, ChatGPT can always help you to restructure it. But if
mhm,
you share your own experience of executing a project, which you would have done in your project phase, the live project and the learning projects, that
mhm,
should be good enough. But I take your point. The projects, explaining the projects is a very crucial thing in interviews, because that's what they look at it, and that
mhm,
also proves that you have the complete knowledge of the execution of the project, and as well as the fundamentals and the skills required to deliver a project. Very good. Aman, you've been telling ChatGPT many times, and ChatGPT has been really useful in terms of learning, preparing for interviews. Apart from that, have you referred any other material apart from DataMites and ChatGPT? Is there anything else you referred?
yeah, code with Harry for Pythons.
Code with
Harry.
Code with Harry. The first time
Yeah,
I'm hearing this. Okay,
yeah,
keep
code
a
with
note.
Harry. And actually, but for Python, I have used code with Harry and other for revision DataMites LMS. Uh,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay, I'm just keeping a note of it.
Yeah, for
DataMites
revision
LMS.
DataMites LMS.
Hmm.
And also, I have any query regarding interview. I have asked the placement team to send me some sample interview questions. So she also helped me, like a Donna Resma. I have remember all the name of the placement team because
You're
they
working
are,
with them for a long time, so
yeah, they always supported me. If I have need any type kind of sample interview question, they provide me in a within a hours. Within hours. Mm. And they also motivate me when my profile is rejected. She said, we are confident that we will find the perfect job for you. This point is also motivate me. Actually, you are a mute. Yes.
Apologies. So I was sorry. Thank you. So
Mm.
yeah, it's really interesting. Apart from DataMites LMS and ChatGPT and other sources, the placement team shared interview questions to you as well
Yes.
as they motivated you. I
Yes.
would say motivation is a crux of any success. A lot of people they give up in middle, essentially lack of motivation, not the lack of skills,
Mhm.
isn't it? And I think you pretty much understand it, right? So you should motivate all of your friends and other your batchmates, if and all they have give up, to actually pursue it further. There is a huge scope in this area. The only area which will flourish in next 5 to 10 years is analytics, data science, and AI.
Mm. Yes.
A starting could be anywhere, but if you start in the right direction and you keep on learning and contributing to a company, you will accelerate really fast. So I would say no one should give up in the middle. People should take you as an example and continue. Okay, good. So I got the learning materials as well. Aman, anything else you would like to share from, so you have, I mean, you're not just successful, you've been consistently you have such a perseverance for taking it for an year before you cracking the job, right? You're the longest in all the success story I've done, at least to my knowledge. Your story is the longest journey in terms of getting a job.
Yes.
So anything you want to share with the learning community from your
Yeah,
side?
two things I have always suggest to anyone. First, hard working is the always key factor, but patience is the most important things of life. If you have patience and hard working, you also can achieve the your success. So these two words always help me because I have seen lots of rejection because placement team also said, Yaman, don't worry, because she also faced to select my resume because I have a non-technical background. In background also in Bachelor of Arts, it's a matter of actually it's not very difficult for me. It's like a UPSC for me. That's totally, yeah, totally coding because I have never seen before. Actually, my brother in advanced developer in Bangalore, also Novo Nordics, but I have no idea about what is Python because my background is totally different from him. So I have totally no idea about this thing.
That's very good. In fact, I agree, and I uh,
He also how can you get a job in because you have because in he's seen in company or normally approx 90% background is BTech, BCA, BSc in computer science. In the,
I can tell you I'll be a more qualified person to give the data because I work with many tech companies as well as NASCOM. So I can bluntly tell you 70% of the people who move into data science are not from technical background. This is the real data, not some assumptions or few data points. This is based on easily more than 10,000 data points in last couple of years. Within data mites also we can confirm the same ratio, and as well as 50% people who crack are freshers. So everything you hear around these two aspects are usually myths, or maybe one single example someone saw and try to generalize it, which is what most people do. But that is not true. So you are actually one of the testimony that from arts that to communication background with absolutely no technical background, you cracked your career into data analyst, which is really appreciable. Good. Thank you very much, Aman. So Aman's key point is hard work and perseverance, patience, as he calls it. So I think that's very very important to start your good career. Even if it gets few months delayed, you shouldn't actually try to get into something else. I understand if there is any other concern, financial concern and stuff, you might find a temporary job, but you
yes.
shouldn't lose focus on getting into the career you wanted to pursue, data science, analytics, AI, because the direction is more important than when you start. It could be a little late, but once you start building up on that. Okay. Thank you, Aman, for that. And I'm opening up the Q&A section. So anyone who is attending here can directly put it on the Q&A section. And if you're attending from YouTube or LinkedIn or other channels, Facebook, so you could put it on the comments and DataMites team can copy paste it over here. Okay. Right. So we will start with the first question from Anjali Sharma. Right. This is for you, Aman. How was your recent interview experience? How many rounds were there?
Yeah, for cracking the interview rounds, she asked.
Correct. The recent, the
Yeah,
latest one.
actually understood. In this interview, two rounds interview. In first round, they asked me a technical question from only in machine learning.
Okay.
Yeah, they asked approx 9 to 10 questions from machine learning. What is difference between decision entry? What is bagging? What is boosting? What is linear regression? What is logistic regression? They asked me. And one question from Python: What is difference between pandas and NumPy? They asked me. Yeah. And in second round, after first round clearing, then he sent me a second round. And in second round, she asked three questions. In three questions, and they asked to write a code on three question. Yeah, three question coding question, and coding question in ask first question was the remove the stop words. That's a generative AI question, like remove the stop words from a sentences. See, given the sentences and say key stop. But I have because 2 months ago I have going to a interview in one real estate company. That time because I have done data certified data science, so I have don't know an idea about generative AI. So there I was attending the interview and I have no idea about generator and she asked the sentences and stop words. So I have remembered the thing and then I came here and I read the how to remove stop words, how to find the email in CV. So that's helpful
That
for me.
helped you. So essentially, you have remembered the question from the previous interview, which you have learned.
Yeah.
Because I think in DataMites, we are conducting extra classes for Gen AI. There are so
Then
many extra
yeah,
sessions related.
Nishant sir, like he teach.
Nisarg. Nisarg is
Nishant,
conducting the
sorry,
Gen AI.
sorry, Nishant, sorry.
Yeah. So he's a Gen AI specialist, and we have been conducting many extra sessions for
Yeah.
people from the old batches to make
Mm.
sure that they're up to the mark for the interviews.
He
That's
is conducting the generative AI workshop, so I have joined it. And
wonderful. That's very good. Thank you very much. The next question is from K. Usman. Totally, how many projects you did? Did you feel any confidence while doing the project? So the
yeah, I
question
have done
is, yeah, go ahead.
7 to 8 project, and project is also motivate you and also help me move for to how to use a pipeline. How what is the project pipeline and how to use a coding part of this. So it's a very helpful for me. Project is very helpful. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you do the project, you also get a lot of confidence because then you
that's
have seen the end to end of the project.
when you
Next
got
question.
a accuracy like a 91%, then
The next question is from Renu. The question is, have you applied for jobs from other sources? Which means that apart from DataMites, have you applied from other sources?
yeah, I have applied from LinkedIn, Naukri.com, but didn't receive any calls and any mail
Okay.
from any company. No, I
So
haven't
everything you got, all the 7 interviews, and I don't know how many calls are
everything
from
from
DataMites.
DataMites. Mhm.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I have a question from anonymous attendee. Your face is not visible, Aman. That's not a question.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another question from anonymous attendee. I'm going to start preparing for the interview. Can you tell should I work with Python or SQL? So he's asking what to focus, Python or SQL. What
Yeah,
do you think?
I think she name. Her name is.
Anonymous attendee. I mean, someone from
Okay,
the
yeah, he needs to focus on Python or SQL both. If you want to join as a data engineer, you need to know about the SQL. And if you want to go in data science field, AI field, and data analyst field, you have must need to know about the Python. It's a very crucial, very important for anyone.
so both Python and SQL both are important is the answer.
Yeah, yeah, both are if you want to go in data engineer, you need to know about the what is SQL and queries of there.
Okay, wonderful. So I have a question from LinkedIn live stream from Neha Gupta. The question is from where we can practice as I'm not getting the confidence in coding and SQL. keep on forgetting? So I think it's a very relevant question because you come from the similar background. So Neha Gupta from LinkedIn, how do you get the confidence in coding?
Yeah, I have practiced on hacker rank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I also keep a note. I mean, HackerRank is very well-known platform.
Mhm.
Even ChatGPT you can do it, I guess,
Yeah,
because
you can check GPT also. Hacker rank, like you can practice on SQL, Python. There also. Yeah, you
okay.
can.
So Sneha Gupta, to answer to summarize what Aman said, it's a practice which gives you confidence, and
Hmm.
he has used HackerRank for practicing it. Okay. Okay, I don't see any other questions. DataMites team, can you confirm no other questions from either LinkedIn, YouTube, or other channels? No questions. Okay, good. So I do not have any questions here as well. All right. So then we are done. Aman, I wish you all the best. Have you joined? When are you joining?
11th May.
11th.
Yes.
So you
I
still
have a
have
ticket of 8 May.
okay. So you still have about 9 days to pack up things and move to your location. Okay, that's good. So Aman, your story is really motivating, and I think it's really kind of inspiring for many people who are preparing for the interviews. Also gives a confidence for the people who are not from technical background, from arts background, and being a fresher. So you kind of become a role model for or inspiring success story for many of these aspirants. So thank you very much for taking time, Aman, and I wish you all the best. And yeah, so if you have uh, the people who are in this call, if you have any questions to Aman, you can reach DataMites to redirect the question to Aman, or if you have questions to DataMites or me, you can directly send it across to DataMites. You can just, for me, you can just type in Ashok Veda. You will find my LinkedIn. You can drop a message. For Aman, if you want to reach him, you can reach to DataMites. Aman, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye.